Hello, CherieHanson here. If I have the tendons in my face standing out, it's just because I got done with an exercise in the gatekeeper robot voice at my bank. They just keep sending you back to the online, and the online has no way to deal with it. So we're now in an absurd world. This is a world, I did something once when I was feeling playful. And I went around to this theater I was rehearsing in, and I put up a sign that said, use other door on all the doors. I know, but it was handwritten. It didn't look official. And that's where we are right now. We're in a place where the usual pathways are buried under rubble. There's been a landslide across the road we usually took. And the result of this is that we're being forced into a place where we really have to use our mindfulness. I could be mad at the robot, but why? Why would I do that? I could be frustrated that I can't get my new visa because there's no mail, and the person at the bank, he wasn't in a place where he wasn't helping me, but he was in a place where he was not being honest. In other words, to say, I don't know the hell. I don't know what the hell is happening. I mean, that's so refreshing if they would just say that. Like, I don't, I'm as lost as you are. And wouldn't it be good if we could all be authentic and open in that way about our struggles, about, and instead of trying to look like a streamlined superhero and trying to appear as if we are something that we're not. The thing that came to me today as a topic, and it really landed, like that, is the question of becoming. I, during COVID, had several procedures. I had different things that I needed to have taken care of. And I have been thinking about how much being in a position where you're having surgeries, or you're having procedures, or you're having, braces and your teeth are moving, and you're in this place of becoming, it can be very upsetting. It's very much like those reality TV shows, where they take somebody off the street and they just say to them, you're wearing the wrong color, and you should have no glasses, you need contacts, and your waist isn't there, it's over here. And so you are now in the hands of forces outside of yourself that are asking for you to submit to the new system that doesn't work. Submit to going around to the other side of the building and finding that it also has a sign that says, use other door. And it is very much like, I keep calling it psychic surgery. We operate in a world based on our mind habits, based on the 4,000 times we've done something before and it always worked, and therefore we feel more in control. We feel more ourselves when we're not being asked to change. It reminds me so much of when I fractured my wrist, and I kept thinking, as soon as I get the cast off, it'll be great. As soon as I get the cast off, it'll be great. But they cut the cast off, and the first thing that happened was massive pain. And the sense that I couldn't do anything with that hand. It'd been in a cast for too long. And so now you're in a place where you're being asked to do physiotherapy. I will edit that. We're not there yet. we still got the cast on. But what's coming up in the next month is this becoming phase, this physiotherapy phase, this you're going to be asked to do things that are awkward, that you're resisting, that hurt. You know, we just want to sit in a corner and eat something that is self-destructive. That'll help. You put a straw in a gin bottle and suck it up. Watch Netflix for 4 days straight, just occasionally changing your position on the mattress so you don't get distraction bed sores. That one. Oh, I was distracting myself. I didn't even notice that I was getting bed sores. But we're getting life sores right now. We really are. And I think the thing that helps me a lot is to understand that we're all going through this. I don't care how puffer fish or peacock tail spreaded status gorgeousness you are presenting. I know that we're all in this place of becoming, and it is extremely difficult. We operate from who we are. I make this choice because this is who I am. I make this other choice because I've done it in the past and it worked for me. And now we're just like, I don't know, it's kind of like you're piloting a plane and somebody put a blindfold on you and put noise canceling earplugs in. You've got thick gloves and you can't feel the instruments. So all the feedback loops that we normally have for a sense of competence, for a sense of trusting ourselves is being challenged because we're becoming. It's kind of like chemotherapy. I know, I have the strangest sense of humor. You know, you're taking it and you feel crappy and you're throwing up and you're going like, why do I have to do this? Well, you have to do this in order to get to the next stage, which is tumor-free. And the society is going through that too. We keep finding out every single day, oh no, that person that we had on a pedestal has feet of clay and other things of clay. Oh no, that person can't have been an embezzler. And so for me, the thing that helps me a lot is to keep my intention focused on submission. This is a time for submission, for trust and hope are not passive. They're not passive. They are the most muscular type of thought pattern that you can use at this time. It is active to sit through a storm and to know that you're going to get through to the other side, to know that your ship is going to hold, to know that you are capable of going through a transition and coming out the other side better somehow, in ways you don't even know yet, in ways you can't even imagine yet. And so this is the time for, as I'm talking to the robot gatekeeper at the bank, I'm just in my mindfulness practice. What am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to learn? Every single way I attempt to get my visa reinstated or to get a way of purchasing things for Christmas is blocked. So what's the message? The message is, this is not a time to spend your money. This is not a time to do things the way that you used to do. And here is the bottom line. I hate it that I can't just numbed out, go through the rituals that have been there for the last 20 years. I hate it that I'm having to try to find a new way, that there's something that I haven't understood yet. There's a button I didn't see on the website, or there's an app I didn't understand how to work on my phone, or the new security system I got on my house is a way to put the lock on, but I'm afraid to put the lock on because I don't know how to get the lock off. I don't want to be locked out of my house. I know. So you keep coming back to, this is a time when you don't know. This is a time when you can't rely on old patterns. You can't rely on the old ways of doing things. You can't rely on the outside world to signal you, quo vadis, what road do I take now? This is a time that we need to let go. And as I was working my way through all of this, I kept coming back to the idea that I'm being taught something. If I don't know what it is yet, I'll find out as I have my retrospective look over my shoulder behind me, and I'll go, oh, that's when I learned da 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 da. So submission, trust, and hope are the big lessons right now. I want the world to be fill in the blank, and if it isn't fill in the blank, then I'm a victim. That is the worst way to go through life. I'm going to find another occasion to prove to myself that I am an emotional eunuch, that I have no power, and that I am just the victim. I'm being carved up by all these things I don't understand, instead of getting to a place where you go, yes, I know I'm being taught something. I trust that I'm learning something, because I look back over my life and I can see that I have learned. I can see that I have trusted. I can see that I have grown. And right now, there are two types of grown, G-R-O-W-N or G-R-O-A-N. It's your choice. Do you want to be grown or do you want to groan? I don't know. But it's a transition that is massive. And for us to come to a place where we understand that and know that our job, as if we were an expert kayaker, is to stay balanced, to use your paddle in a wise way, to navigate the rocks and the twists and the currents, and to know that you have the skill to stay upright. So that came to me today. If you would like a life coaching session, please get a hold of me. I can help you from all of the things that I have learned over the years about staying upright and balanced. and all of the teachers that I have followed with so much gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for subscribing. Every person who subscribes pushes me up in, in the landscape. So I'm not like down under a volcano or something. There's a secret village down there of wisdom. So if you can help get my messages out to other people, that would be amazing. Subscribe, like, comment, share. And if you need individual counseling, I'm here for you. As I always say and mean from my high heart, I appreciate you.